Hey there, and welcome to episode 22 of our Neighborhoods of Airdrie series, where we go through each neighborhood in detail to help you decide which seems the best fit for you. And my name is Brad Walker. I'm a local Airdrie Realtor, and today we're going to be talking about Airdrie Meadows, which is an established community right in the heart of downtown Airdrie. So hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. So Airdrie Meadows you'll find right in the middle of the city, sandwiched between Main Street on one end and Highway 2 on the other. And being right in the middle of the city means that it was one of the early built areas here. So the homes here are a little bit older, being built in the 70s and 80s, with the exception of one townhouse complex that was built in the late 90s. Now Airdrie Meadows is an affordable and ideal area for young families with easy access to schools, parks, and shopping. The central location here in Airdrie makes for a pretty easy walk to a lot of different amenities on Main Street, including Tower Lane Mall, where you're going to find some restaurants, grocery store, drugstores, banks, professional offices, and things like that. You're also going to be close to other conveniences such as urgent care and the library, and once it's completed, you're going to have that brand new library just a few blocks from your house as well. But one of the best things about being in Airdrie Meadows is no matter where you're going within Airdrie, you won't be more than a 10-minute drive to get there. Whether that's north or south to the bigger shopping centers for big names like Superstore, Walmart, Home Hardware, or Canadian Tire, you're very close to the entire city here in this neighborhood. And even if you don't drive, you have the city transit right at your doorstep with access to the entire city or into Calgary. And if you are leaving Airdrie heading towards Calgary, you can be on the Highway 2 in just a couple minutes, right at the edge of the community, and you're going to be on the edge of Calgary in just about 10 minutes or so. So location-wise, it's pretty hard to beat Airdrie Meadows, but what does the school situation look like? Well, it's still pretty good there. You got a lot of different schools in the area. Your kids from K to 4 are going to go to A.E. Bowers Elementary School, which is just a few minutes south of Airdrie Meadows. Those middle school kids, grade 5 to 8, are going to go to Muriel Clayton Middle School, which is really conveniently right inside of Airdrie Meadows, making it super walkable from wherever you are. And your older kids, grade 9 to 12, are directed to W.H. Croxford High School, but have the option to going to Burt Church or George McDougall High School. They're in this small flex zone in Airdrie where you can kind of decide which high school you go to, which makes it very convenient because George McDougall is the most walkable and it's just a few blocks north of Airdrie Meadows. Now, if you're looking to get outside, Airdrie Meadows is only a short distance away from Nose Creek Park, which is host to a lot of the events in the city throughout the year, from car shows, outdoor movies, or music in the park, and everyone's favorite, the Festival of Lights during the holiday season. Nose Creek Park makes it easy to get outside and get active because they've got pickleball courts, open fields, picnic tables, and of course a lot of walking paths. And in addition to that, there are tons of playgrounds and large parks nearby, including Jensen Park, which is home to the Airdrie's Farmer Market, and also you have the Plainsman Arena there as well. Now for homes in the community, there are a selection of detached homes, duplexes, and townhouses, as well as rental apartment buildings. So there's plenty of great housing options on that lower end that won't break the bank here in Airdrie Meadows, which is nice. Now generally these homes were built in the late 70s and 80s, and a large number of them are single family homes. But our townhomes in here that we have will all be condoed, and they'll feature 2 to 3 bedroom units that are going to be selling from the low 200s up to just over 300,000 at the moment. There are 3 different complexes. All of them have outdoor parking stalls, and some of them now have actually been pretty nicely renovated to make for a good starter home. And those condo fees are going to be kind of between the $325 to $450 a month, depending on the size of the unit. Now the duplexes are all currently between $300,000 to $350,000, but they don't go up for sale very often as there's not a lot in the area to begin with. But these do give you a good amount of space inside and out. They give you some basements, and they're all located on pretty quiet streets. But moving on to the detached homes, which is most of what you're going to find in here, they're going to be anywhere from $400,000 to $550,000 at the moment. Now a lot of these homes are bi-level and bungalow style with detached garages in the rear, with a few 2-story homes as well, and you get some with the attached garage in here as well, but not very many. Now being an older area, we have started to actually see some flips in the neighborhood with those older homes being fully renovated, and those are going to be the properties that you're going to find on the higher end here in the area. Ultimately, there's a lot to love when it comes to living in Airdrie Meadows, from the cozy streets with mature trees on them and the walkability factor when you have everything in reach as you need it. Here you're going to find a lot of first-time home buyers and young families, but also a lot of residents who've been here for decades. Well, that's about it for episode 22 of our Neighborhoods of Airdrie series. Go ahead and comment anything below that I might have missed or questions you might have. Again, my name is Brad Walker with Real Broker, your local Airdrie Realtor, and we'll see you in the next video.